Oh, there we go. Um, Sorry, guys. This is like the second night in a row where I've had trouble getting YouTube to start the live stream. It gives me these weird messages that are about I don't know what. So, anyway, we're up and running now, so that's the good thing, right? We do have a couple, actually three breaks tonight. But before we actually get started ripping, there's always a little information I like to go over. So we're going to get started with that first. And it looks like this. So feedback. My feedback is completely automated on eBay. And that's because I don't ever want you to have to wait for me to get caught up on feedback. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get the same in return. And of course, far more importantly, there is a big thank you. Always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, hanging out with me, keeping me up to date on scores and other information while we're breaking. Excuse me, my asthma is also acting up a little bit tonight. So here's what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow, we're going to start early once again, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll open a case of Leaf Best of Baseball and a half case of Hoops Basketball, which will be the start of a new case on Hoops, I think. Although it doesn't seem like it should be, right? Oh, yeah, odd number. It should be. Whew, yeah, okay. One of those days. Sunday, we'll start very early, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We're going to open Flawless Collegiate Basketball, half case 2019-20, Flawless Collegiate, and Prism Football by the full case. Monday night will be Immaculate Football, Bowman Chrome Jumbo, also known as HTA Baseball, Certified Basketball, all by the full case. Tuesday, we're going to do a ton of memorabilia and then a little cards. We're going to do an autographed football from TriStar. It's literally an actual football. It's new to their product line. I've had it a few weeks, but we'll try one of those. Followed by a full case of Leaf full-size autographed football helmets, a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys, and then we'll do another case of high-tech baseball. On Wednesday, we're going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Our new releases that week are Flawless Baseball, which we will open by the half case, and Playbook Football, which we will open as an 8-box inner case. We'll probably open something else Wednesday night as well, but my stupid listing service went down while I was working on this tonight. In fact, there's a big gap in Playbook from like where one team ends until you see the next team show up. There's like a 15-minute gap, which just is terrible. But anyway, so I'll probably plug something else in for Wednesday as well, but it'll show up in a couple of days on a 3-day listing. So here's what you need to know for tonight. All of our breaks tonight are paid shipping breaks. They should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Tuesday. As always, if I can get something out to you sooner than the date you see there, I will gladly do so. And if for some reason something takes longer than expected or something unexpected happens, it could always slide a day later. But as it stands right now, that's kind of what we're looking like. Consolation cards come into play here as well. So if you get skunked in a break tonight and you don't hit anything at all, not a base card, not anything, you are still entitled to consolation cards. It's pretty easy. It's just a card for your team. I keep a box of cards for each team. Reach in there, pull one out, that kind of thing. And of course, since these are paid shipping breaks, if you do get skunked, it would ship out when the rest of the break goes. Now, I would normally take us right on to the next page and we'd be ready to break our first product, but boy, wouldn't you know, first product up, we've got some unpaid stuff. Imagine that, right? So, the Immaculate Football break, which is what is coming up right now, we are setting on unpaid New York Giants, which sold last on eBay for $141 and some change. So is anybody interested in picking up the Giants here in Immaculate Football? That's the only unpaid team tonight, and of course it's going to be in that very first product that we want to do because that's just the luck, isn't it? Robert is here. Hi, Robert. You've got the Steelers in Immaculate. Steelers are my team, man, so I wish you luck on that one. And Mr. Anderson is here. Staying Lover says you'll get a drink during the gap. Yeah, I know, right? It's in Playbook. There's a huge gap. You'll see the teams, and then there's like 15-minute break, and then you'll see the rest of the teams. My listing service went down totally. So if nobody's interested in picking up the Giants in Immaculate, which is what it sounds like at the moment, we'll just perhaps rearrange our order a little bit and see if that person decides if they ultimately want to come along and pay us at some point. You never know, but we'll see. So we'll just go ahead and roll on with Triple Threads first, I guess. So it is a 9-box inner case of 2019 Triple Threads baseball. This is break number 3. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay, Friday night, the 15th of November. We've got our team names there on the left-hand side, and yeah, eBay user IDs on the opposite side for everybody who was lucky enough to jump into the Triple Threads break tonight. And I, of course, have the wrong case on the table because, yeah, silly me. I thought maybe everybody would pay tonight and we'd start and go in order, but I was wrong. So let me switch that out. It's easy to do. It's easy to switch out. And one last little piece of business, you're going to notice here that I'm changing up the focus. And it is going to send your background slightly out of focus. That is intentional. Please don't let that be concerning to you. We're going to be able to see everything just fine. And if you'll give me 1 second, I am going to use my inhaler real quickly, and then we're going to break this. Yeah, I don't know. My asthma's been terrible for about 2 months now. And it usually doesn't give me a whole lot of problems. You know, because like everybody else, I take medication for it every day. But it seems like there's a couple times a year where it will really flare up and give me grief. And we happen to be in one of those times of the year right now. Imagine that. I see, Charles, you're offering 75 on the Giants. Okay, man, I will definitely keep that in mind. Stang Lover says he'll go to 110 if the buyer hasn't paid by the time we finish this one up. So we will see whether or not that person pays their bill by the time we finish dear old Triple Threads here. So Topps in their mini boxes, they love them. This is another product where we're going to have a lot of packaging to get through to see a few cards. So the first thing I'm doing, taking all the mini boxes out. Then we're going to take all the packs out of the mini boxes. Delay our gratification just once. And then once that is done, we will be able to kind of cruise on through pretty quickly once we get this part done. Mr. Anderson, you love Triple Threads. I know, kind of doesn't. I mean, who wouldn't like Triple Threads? There's always such awesome hits in it. You can pull some really nice stuff out of here. So I'm with you. I like it a lot myself. I'm looking forward to Immaculate as well. Of course, it just came out today, and it usually has some really good relics in particular in it. That's one of my primary things that I like about Immaculate is you can usually get some relics that you don't see a lot in other sets. So Stang Lover, if we don't, if our bidder still hasn't paid after we do Triple Threads, then yeah, my friend, you may end up with the Giants and Immaculate. And hey, if the mojo holds, you never know. It's been working that way lately. And by that, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, when we have unpaid teams and someone is kind enough to pick it up in chat, recently they've been then having pretty good break mojo on the team that they picked up. Doesn't always happen that way, of course, but it's been a pretty good little run of it lately, so we would hope it will continue. Mr. Anderson, you missed out on your team in here. He says, sad face. Oh, man, I'm sorry. It happens sometimes, though. The good news is I have more triple threads, so we'll be breaking it again. I just have to manage to get it worked into the calendar. I've got to get that Prism Collegiate Draft worked in there for Staying Lover too. So we've got a bunch of stuff I've got to get into the calendar. Hi, Brian. Oh, you and Staying Lover are going back and forth now on the Giants. Okay. Well, we'll see where we end up with it. Maybe the bidder will step in and get their payment in while we're doing triple threads. You never know. We might get lucky. On a good day. So, Robert, Doc Holliday, you've got the Steelers in Immaculate. So, are you a big-time Steelers fan yourself, or are you kind of just in the market because they pull cards and you like to flip them and that sort of thing? Because I am big-time Steelers fan. I'm still a little aggravated over that crap at the end of the game last night, though. And man, like everybody said, Myles Garrett is going to get hit with a big suspension, but indefinitely? That is crazy. I mean, what he did was pretty bad, but they said definitely through the end of this season and this postseason, and then they haven't even said whether or not he'll be able to come back at the start of next season. I mean, he's going to appeal it, of course, but I doubt he'll win that appeal. I mean, like, who does that? There's always kind of a lot of brawling and stuff going on to a certain extent, but like, come on, man. He ripped Mason's helmet off and then hit him in his bare head with his own helmet. That was so bad. Plus, they'd already knocked out Juju with a helmet-to-helmet hit. Had already knocked out, not knocked out cold Deontay Johnson, but helmet-to-helmet on him. He's bleeding from his ear. James Conner got knocked out again with another shoulder injury. And then, man, they go after our QB, hit him in the head with his own helmet. I mean, that was just insane. Mr. Anderson, I do generally work on eBay. I have said for about, 4 years that I'm going to get some. I'm going to get a website up, and I'm going to get it on there and do some that way. I never do. Every once in a while, we'll do a direct break that I'll just sell the spots out, in chat during the live breaks and stuff. But we haven't even done a lot of those recently. I've just been cruising along with eBay lately. So, Robert, you've been a Steelers fan since 1972 at age 6. Love it, man. I love it. Do I ever cut myself? No, not generally. I don't think I've ever cut myself with my utility knife that I can ever remember. But now that you've said it, somehow it will probably curse me and I'll probably cut a finger off or something. That's the way that stuff usually works. And besides, the blade's pretty dull. I know better than to have a sharp blade because I can get in a hurry, I'm kind of ripping and going, so we try not to keep it too sharp anyway. All right, so here's our first base parallel. That's Garrett Cole. It's for the Astros, and it is numbered to 299. And next up, numbered to 199, you got a little Zach Greinke there for the D-backs. Then we have some straight up base for the Yankees and the White Sox and the Cardinals. And here come our hits. This is how most of these packs are going to look. Each pack is going to have autograph and relic in it, by the by. I don't think I said that. Kevin Kramer and the Pittsburgh Pirates comes out first. And that is numbered to 75. Next up for the Angels, Mr. Albert Pujols. And Albert is numbered to 18. Thank goodness we got a color on our relic. Instead of just gray or white or a boring color, we got some red. I like it. Mr. Anderson says I'm quick with the knife. I've been doing this a long time, though, so you got to factor that in, too. K-Line and the Tigers to 299. Next up is Roberto Alomar, and Roberto is numbered to 99 for the Orioles. We have some base for the Phillies and the Astros and the Padres. St. Louis Cardinals with Marcell Ozuna. Allegedly, my Cincinnati Reds are interested in him, oddly enough. It's numbered to 27. And I heard maybe Didi Gregorius, which I would love to have Didi back. Well, I hope they do get him. Not that I have anything against Ozuna, but I'd rather have Didi back. This, my friends, is a hit. Fernando Tatis Jr. and the Padres. Oh, sweet. And that is numbered 250. That's a really nice hit for the Padres. Not been a lot of Tatis coming out of triple threads that I have seen out of what I've opened. So I think that's pretty sweet little hit right there. And we have got ourselves a redemption. So since we do have a few new people, here's how that works. Whenever we pull redemptions, I put them up here in what I call our housekeeping area. And they set up there face down until the end of the break. To 75, Buster Posey, Giants. And then we have a little green Ricky Henderson for the Oakland A's. That's to 259. Yeah, why do we need 1 to 259? I don't know. Base cards are the A's, the White Sox, and the Yankees. Our redemption, we'll flip over any that we find, very end of the break. Then we'll go to the Topps website, verify the team, and all that fun stuff. Eric Hosmer and the Padres. That relic is low numbered to 9. Padres with 2 nice hits out, almost back-to-back. All right, so we're getting a question about do all cards ship? So guys and gals, here's the deal. Anytime it isn't all card shipping, it will always outline that in the listing description, usually in some pretty specific detail. So in the absence of something saying veteran base doesn't ship or base doesn't ship or whatever, then you know it's all coming your way. This is Garrett Cole again. That's still $199 for the Astros. Followed by Hank Aaron and the Braves till $199. We have some base for the Yankees and the Phillies and Randy Johnson and the Diamondbacks, our last base. And a Yankee. We had a second redemption, if I didn't say that when I pulled it out. Andujar, numbered to 27. So in this particular break, to answer the rest of that question, yes, everything ships. But you should always check the listing description because sometimes it's not that way, okay? And I will usually say it down in the area, third redemption, by the way, down in the area where it tells you the date of the break, the time of the break, the name of the product, the quantity we're breaking and all that. That's where it will tell you if there's a variation about cards shipping or not. To $299, that was Josh Bell and the Pirates. Mr. Noah Syndergaard, Thor, and the Mets to $99. We have Astros, Tampa Bay Rays, Orioles for our base. Our relic, got a nice little triple relic here for the Mets with DeGrom and Alonso and Syndergaard. So trio of relics for the Mets, numbered to 27. And this is going to be one of those cases, obviously, where we've got a lot of redemptions. That pack feels really thick. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, 3 redemptions so far. So far, we may well find more at the rate we're going, but at this moment in time, we have 3. My man, Joey Votto for the Cincinnati Reds, number 250. Joey's getting a little long in the tooth, I must confess, but I still like him. Trevor Story to 75, Colorado Rockies. Next up, base for Brewers and Cubs and Pirates. We have a hit for the Indians. That would be Jose Ramirez with a nice little autograph relic combo that is numbered to 9. And then the Tampa Bay Rays have a relic headed your way with Blake Snell. What do y'all think about Verlander getting Cy Young? I really kind of thought it should be Garrett Cole myself. I mean, they did finish 1-2, but I kind of thought it should be Garrett Cole. It's to 299. That was Roger Clemens and the Yankees. Followed by another one to 299, Manny Machado, Padres. We have some base for the Diamondbacks, the Rangers, and the Indians. A hit for the White Sox brings us Tim Anderson. Ooh, and it's a 1 of 1. Hee-hoo! Yes, baby. You can see it right there on the back, 1 of 1. Plus, I could feel it was a printing plate. So, nice. Got your autograph, your relics, the printing plate. White Sox get our 1 of 1. Here come the Cardinals. And the Cardinals have a Marcell Ozuna relic, which looks oddly familiar to the other one we pulled earlier. It's numbered to 36. Mr. Anderson, this is, I think, the back half of the case, isn't it, guys? Doesn't it, Stang Lover? Do you remember? I think it's the back half of a case. I'm pretty sure it's the back half of a case. Well, it would have to be, because we didn't slice open a case tonight. But I also have some loose 9-box inners that were never part of a master case. But I'm pretty sure this is the back half of what was a master case. To 259, Max Scherzer and the Nationals. To 299, Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Jackie Robinson, Dodgers. Nolan Arenado, Rockies. Those were our base cards. The Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, nice, to 18. Jay Allen's going to be mad if he doesn't have the Phillies in here tonight, because he always wants Rhys Hoskins. And if he doesn't have him, he's going to be mad that he doesn't. The Yankees, Andujar. Saw him earlier, too. Numbered to 36. Ronald, I think this is probably break number 3. Let me look and see. It's the one that ended on eBay tonight, guys. Let's see. Yes, break number 3 of 2019 Topps Triple Threads. Number to 99, it is Nolan Ryan as a Texas Ranger. Followed by J.D. Martinez to 259 for the Red Sox. And then you've got Ryan as a Ranger, again, base cards. Barry Larkin for my Cincinnati Reds, and Trevor Bauer for the Indians. We've got the Atlanta Braves on tap here, and that is numbered to what, 99. Margot. Red Sox, Xander, numbered to 27. Oh, you're welcome, Ronald. I should remember that myself anyway. I just honestly don't pay that much attention to it, truthfully. We have to be numbered different so we can keep track of them if somebody's going back looking to watch a video and see what came out of something or whatever. To 75, Ivan Rodriguez and the Rangers. But I don't always remember it myself. Off the top of my head, To 199, that is Syndergaard again for the Mets. Got base for White Sox and the A's and the Astros. We've got a hit coming for the Rangers. And I just grabbed the wrong sleeve. Let's try that one more time. For Chew, numbered to 18 for the Texas Rangers. The Rockies bringing home a relic. And that is German Marquez to 9. I always want to say German because, I don't know why. I just do. Even though I know it's not. I always say it wrong the first time. Miguel Cabrera, little Miggy, and the Tigers to 199. To 259, how about Willie McCovey and the Giants? Then we have base Astros, Tampa Bay Rays, and Big Poppy for the Red Sox. Alex Bregman and the Houston Astros, with a relic numbered to 36, which means this is going to be our autograph out of that pack. And who do we have? Yusei Kikuchi for the Mariners, numbered to 99. I really did think he was going to be better this year than he turned out to be. Mr. Anderson is asking about my brace. I have carpal tunnel from all of this sort of stuff. So, yeah, I have to wear the brace on the right hand almost 24 hours a day these days. To 299, Bryce Harper and the Phillies, numbered 250. There's another Oakland A's, Mark McGwire. Base is headed to Astros, Nationals, and Red Sox. The San Diego Padres. Ooh, we've got another redemption. And the Padres have Eric Hosmer. And Eric is numbered to 36 with some relics there. And then we have a redemption, which makes the fourth one out of this case. But then they also gave us another hit in here. So, woohoo! We'll take it, right? And this is Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Two of our hot rookies out of here. It's numbered to 50 as well. So earlier we had the Tatis to 50. Now we get Vlad Guerrero Jr. to 50. If I can come up with a little Pete Alonso, we'll call it a hat trick. To 259, that is Jim Tomei and the Phillies. Numbered to 299, Todd Helton, Colorado Rockies. Base heads to Dodgers, Orioles, and Oakland A's. Cardinals have Goldie coming up here. Let's see what's on the other side. It is ink and relic, numbered to 18 with Goldschmidt for the St. Louis Cardinals. And here come the Cardinals again, same box, Goldie again. Back-to-back Goldies. Nice. If you have the Cardinals. It's numbered to 36. Oh, man. Robert, you said your left wrist is fused from a work injury. Oh, brother, I feel for you. I know that's got to be awful. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's to 199, Conforto for the Mets. Oh, Mr. Anderson is saying I'm mixing my sports there. I shouldn't have said hat trick. I should have said triple play. David Ortiz to 299 for the Red Sox. Then we have base for the Red Sox, the Pirates, and the Pirates. Next up, Pete Alonso for the Mets. Oh, is it going to have ink? Please have ink. Ho-ho, we did it. I love it. I'm so happy now. If you have the Mets, you're happy now too. That's numbered to 99. So there you go. Vlad Jr., Pete Alonso, Vlad Guerrero Jr., all in the same 9-box enter. Let's just go crazy and look for Eloy too. What do you say? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Joey Votto, Cincinnati Reds, numbered to 36. Yeah, I know. I should have said triple play instead of hat trick. I know, but you know, hockey, it's so similar to baseball. That's a joke. I know it's not. Numbered to 299, it's Wade Boggs and the Red Sox. Did I say 199? That was to 299. If I said 199, it's to 299. 199 is here in my hand with the Brewers and Robin Yount. Next up, some base. The Twins, the Rockies, the Nationals. We've got a trio of relics on the horizon here for the Rangers. And the Rangers are numbered to 36 with your trio of relics, which Honestly, if they'd put the blue in the middle, it would have been much more balanced. But hey, what are you going to do? They're not worried about card balance, are they? How would you like to have 2 Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s if you're the Blue Jays tonight? What the heck? Might as well, right? This one is numbered to 99. Hardly ever even see him once. We pull him twice out of here. And in that case we opened of not triple threads, of high tech on Wednesday night, there were 2 Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s in there as well. That's kind of crazy, I think. Oh man, another redemption. Good gracious. All right, we are now up to 5 redemptions in our little housekeeping area. It's getting full up there, isn't it? Eddie Rosario and the Twins, numbered to 299. To 199, how about a little Josh Hader and the Milwaukee Brewers? Some base, Orioles, Yankees, Cubbies. A White Sox relic for Jose Abreu. And Jose is numbered to 18. We did manage to at least get a pinstripe, so I like that. I like pinstripes. Another redemption. Wow. Didn't we have another? We had another case of this. I don't know if Stang Lover's still here or if he's wandered off for a minute, but if he's here, he might remember. But we had another case of triple threads that had a ton of redemptions in it, but I don't remember if it had as many as 6 or not. That's a lot. Alex Bregman, 159. Astros. 299. Don Mattingly, New York Yankees. And some base for the Rockies and the Twins and the Braves. Twins are going to hit a relic here with Eddie Rosario. How do I know it's a relic? Well, because we know that redemption will be our autograph. This is numbered to 18. And I saved one for last on purpose because it looks like it should have a booklet in it, doesn't it? I mean, look how thick that is. Doesn't that look like it should have a booklet? We're about to find out if I'm right or not. Oh, I am. Oh, yes, I am, kids. I like sliding them to the very end if I think we've got something extra in it. It's more fun that way, right? Sort of. To 259, that's Byron Buxton and the Twins. And there's Johnny Bench. I love Johnny Bench. Numbered to 75, Cincinnati Reds. Here comes some base. Hunter Dozier for the Royals. Vlad Guerrero. That is senior, though. And Montreal Expos, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know this, former Montreal Expos are the current Washington Nationals. So Expos cards go to the Nationals as such. Mike Trout for the Angels. We're going to leave our booklet till the very last and extract this from the bottom. It is for the Diamondbacks with John Duplantier, and very nice gold parallel, numbered to 25. Last pack is doing us favors. It's nice to us. It's kind to us so far. All right, triple threads booklet, letter plus relic book card is what it says. It's for my Reds and Joey Votto. Oh, I love that. That's so awesome. I wish it had been signed as well, but that's really awesome. It is numbered to 3, and my Cincinnati Reds don't always pull super cool stuff, so even better. If you've got the Reds tonight, congratulations. That's awesome. And I will put that in a little box for safekeeping momentarily. I'm going to sort myself out, straighten up my area over here on the sorting mat. Give me a second for that. And then I'm going to walk over here and get that little box for your booklet. I'll be right back. We'll put it in there after we recap because, you know, you might want to see it one more time when we recap, right? Maybe. Stang Lover. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was, oh, what? No, it wasn't Mookie. It was Xander, wasn't it? It was Xander. Was it Mookie? One of them, we pulled like 2 or 3 redemptions for the same player out of the case. You might be right. It could have been Mookie. If not, it was Xander. Jacob, you had the Reds? Awesome, man. And there were 8 in that one. 3 Yelich and 3 of the other one. Okay, see, I knew you'd remember. Well, let's just let's travel down the same path, shall we? Because there is Yelich for the Brewers. And this, Salvador Perez, Yadi Molina, and Wilson Contreras. Very nice. So Molina is the Cardinals, Contreras is the Cubbies. I think Salvador Perez is the Royals, right? That will end up going to random anyway, because it's got 3 different teams on there. Scooter, I believe, is still a red in this product. Again, we'll go to the Topps website and double check it. He's a Giant now, but I'm pretty sure he's a red on that card. And, oh, look, there's another Scooter, the Amethyst Parallel. Can't say that word. And another Christian Yelich. Imagine that, a pair of him. If this is that triple autograph again, that'd be nice. But it's not. It's Xander. So there you go. Okay, we're going to have some stuff to go look up. But meanwhile, these are in sleeves. I put them in sleeves so I could write on them. I'm going to go ahead and write on the ones we know for sure. I'm pretty sure Scooter Gennett is in here as a red and not as a Giant, because I think this product was printed before he was traded. But we will check it out, and then we'll deal with that one as well. So we got lots of stuff to do over here on the Topps website. And let me bring you along with me here. We'll roll over here and find out what's what. Why does it always ask me that? Always ask me about cookies every single time. Like, why doesn't it remember it? All right, where are you, Triple Threads? All right, so we need to go to, I guess most of these are jumbo relics of some sort or another. So let's, they're not base rookies for sure. Could be autograph relic cards, some of them. Really all we have to do is verify the teams. That's what we're working on here. So I just have to find the card set to do that. And come on, there's Scooter. All right, so we can see he is in here as the Reds, which is what I thought, but now we know that for sure. So I'm going to label him up. Bear with me a second. And, all right, who else do we have to find still yet? There's Xander as the Red Sox, which we knew that too. We still need to find a Christian Yelich on here so that we can verify him as the Brewers. I think we all know he is, but you know how it goes. We need to find it and show it. And also, I got to find, what does this other one say? Triple Threads Autograph Relic Combo Card. Well, that ought to be interesting. Where in the world am I going to find that? There's Yelich as the Brewers, as we expected. I got to find this triple card on here somewhere. Somewhere it ought to be here, right? Relic Combo Card. Come on, man. This is where you appreciate Panini's website, isn't it? Where they have everything that just drops down from a menu. All right, so we're looking for the one that is ARC PMC. So we must be in the wrong spot because none of those start with ARC. So, not all star patches. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, this is taking forever. I mean, this is like so sad. Why is this taking so long to find it? We'll get there eventually. I hope. La la la. There's got to be, why can't they just like do it the same way Panini does with the drop down menu? It would be so much easier. So somewhere I've gone past it. It's AR, it starts with ARC is the card code that we are looking for with our triple autograph relic is what we're looking for. Which will show up eventually. I've gone past it somewhere. Nope, that's ASP. See, See, this is where it seems like it ought to be, but it isn't. This is fun, isn't it? Oh, I hate this. This is like awful. It's so boring and terrible to scroll endlessly through a freaking printed checklist. In this day and age, it shouldn't be like this. Oh, here we go. ARC PMC. That's what we need to find. ARC PMC. There we go at last. Thank God. Okay. So, as I thought originally, it is the Royals, the Cubs, and the Cardinals on the card, Yadi and Wilson and Salvador Perez. But you know me, I always want to show it on the screen, despite the fact that it just took us 25 years. So, we know the teams involved. Let's find out if anybody owns 51% or more. Someone's got to own 2 of the 3 teams to take it outright. Otherwise, it goes to random.org. So there's our Kansas City Royals. I'm just going to call that add W because I'm going to pronounce it wrong otherwise. Then our St. Louis Cardinals, that is Kool-Aid Gold. Wilson Contreras for the Cubbies is Razzo1. So we've got 3 different team owners, meaning we are for sure going to random.org. I always enter these things top to bottom, left to right. So in this case, we see top to bottom. It's going to be typed in as Royals, Cardinals, Cubs in that order. I will do random 3 different times. The first 2 do not count. It is only the third and final random that will determine where this card goes. Anytime it is 9 or fewer, we do random the same way. 3 times, third one decides. When we have 10 or more, we only do it once. So we've got Kansas City in there, St. Louis, and then the Cubs. All right, so good luck, those 3 teams. Here we go. Ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes third and final. There's 3 times, date and time stamp. It is headed to the Kansas City Royals. All right, so I'm gonna circle that so that I can remember who got it when it comes time to ship it out. But for the purposes of recapping it, you probably don't want to see all my writing on there. So for the purposes of recapping it, that's what it is. You're going to have a triple relic autograph combo with those 3 players on it going to Kansas City Royals by way of random.org. You get a nice little Xander Bogaerts single jumbo relic autograph for the Red Sox. You get a pair of Scooter Gennett for the Reds. Autograph single jumbo relic, and likewise, except with the amethyst parallel as well. Then we have a pair of Christian Yelich headed to the Brewers. Single jumbo relic, amethyst parallel, and single jumbo relic. Familiar theme, right? Pretty much exactly the same as the others. Now then, let's recap the rest of it. All right, this is numbered to 25, the Diamondbacks and Duplantier. Then we have a triple relic for the Rangers. You got Joey Votto for the Reds. There's that nice little Pete Alonso for the Mets. Followed by the Cardinals and Paul Goldschmidt. San Diego Padres with Eric Hosmer. Mariners with Kikuchi. Then you have Alex Bregman and the Astros, followed by Chu for the Rangers, the Red Sox with Bogaerts, Camargo for the Braves, the Yankees and Andujar. Next up, it is Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies, Ozuna, Cardinals, a 1/1 for Tim Anderson and the White Sox. You've got the printing plate, the relic, and the autograph on that one. The Twins and Eddie Rosario, White Sox, Jose Abreu, one of a pair, believe it or not, of Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s and the Blue Jays. That's the first one. Goldschmidt and the Cardinals. There's your second Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Colorado Rockies and Marquez. Tampa Bay Rays with Blake Snell. Cleveland Indians, Jose Ramirez. Triple relics for the Mets. The Yankees, Andujar. The Padres and Eric Hosmer. That sweet little card right there. Yeah, I love it. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres. Cardinals, Ozuna. Angels and Albert Pujols. And Kevin Kramer and the Pirates is how we got started tonight. Now we're going to take one more look at our little booklet before I close him up, entomb him in this little case. He's going to go in a hot second. But we're going to look at him one more time first before we slap him in there. So it's for the Cincinnati Reds. It's Joey Votto. It's numbered to 3. It's pretty sweet. I do indeed like it. If you have the Reds, I bet you like it too. So basically, it's pretty easy. He's going to have a sleeve on the bottom of him. I call the booklet him. And he's going to have a sleeve on the top of him. And then he's going to come to you in this nice little case right there to keep him safe and sound until he arrives. All right, now let's check in over here and see if we are now paid up for Immaculate Football. If we're not, looks like Stang Lover's gonna jump in perhaps and pick up the Giants if we're not paid up. While I'm checking that, I'm going to let you look at this. If you jumped in after we already discussed all that, please take a moment, read the information that you see there. It gives you information about your anticipated shipping date and all that kind of jazz. And it looks like in the meantime, we are now all paid up on Immaculate Football. Yay! That makes things easier, doesn't it? For sure. But Stang Lover, thank you for your willingness, of course, to jump in there. Always appreciate that. And if you get skunked, if I didn't say that already, because these are all paid shipping breaks tonight, your consolation card or cards will ship out with the rest of the break. All right. Let's roll ourselves over here to look at today's new release product, Immaculate Football. We're going to bust into a 6-box case of it. And it also, of course, ended tonight on eBay, Friday night, 15th of November. Team names on the left, winning bidders cross from each team on the opposite side. I'm excited. I love new release products. Let's see what we've got. What fun awaits us here. Dear old Immaculate. Stang Lover, you knew it was one of those Boston bums. I just now looked over and saw you type that in there. Yes, indeed. So Immaculate, this is another one that really doesn't take that long to break. It's a 1-pack, I would say per box, but I guess it's technically per 10 kind of product. So we'll get all of our boxes, which are the same as our packs. We'll get all those out of there first, and then we'll crack into them shortly thereafter. They do like to use a lot of kind of, I guess, semi-high-end packaging at Panini, somehow justifying the outrageous prices we pay for some of this stuff. But truthfully, it's like, hey, why don't you just charge us a little less and, like, not give us a 10? I'd be okay with that. Or charge us a little less and don't give us a briefcase. You know, that sort of thing. Oh, Robert, you love Immaculate too. I know, right? Because you get some cool relics in it that you don't necessarily find in the other sets. Even in National Treasures, you get different types of relics usually than you get in Immaculate. Now, sometimes it'll be a kind of a run-of-the-mill sort of group of relics in a case, but most of the time there's at least a couple of really interesting ones in there. That's the main thing I like about Immaculate. All right. So all of our boxes are out. Let's get our seals cut here and get on with it. See what's in here. I hope that's going to be good. I always hope they're going to be good, but I feel like we've been on a little bit of a roll the last couple of nights. We've hit some nice stuff in general the last few nights, so I'm hoping it's going to carry over into this, and we're going to just set the place on fire. Not literally. Yeah, that would be bad, literally. But figuratively. Okay, let's get on it. Let's see what's what. Yeah, like the helmet pieces and that sort of stuff. Robert, you and I are on the same exact page as far as that stuff goes. Absolutely. That's the kind of stuff that makes it extra fun, in my opinion. All right, so we've got a base card for Alvin Kamara, numbered to 99 for the Saints. We always are going to have a little base card here, there, and this stuff. The Raiders and Tim Brown, relic, numbered to 81. I see a Cleveland Brown up on us, and looks like it's Baker, and that is numbered to 10. Nice little grouping of relics there. They whipped up on my Steelers last night. Both physically whipped them, like as in nearly hospitalized half my team. And then they also beat us on the scoreboard. It was bad. Bob Lilly and the Dallas Cowboys. Little Hall of Fame ink there for Dallas. And Mr. Bob Lilly signed on the eye black and numbered to 10. Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, numbered to 10 for the Seahawks. Traveling back in time a bit on that one too, aren't we? And Ryan Finley to 99 for the Bengals. Of course, Ryan's had his shot. I guess they're going to stick with him, are they? From here on, maybe? I don't know. But he's at least getting to go. Oh, Robert is drinking Crown Royal Apple. You know, I saw an advertisement for that just really recently. And I think that's not even the only apple. There's several apple flavored things out right now. It just doesn't sound like it would be that good, but I guess it is because you're drinking it, right? So it must be. Christian McCaffrey to 99 for the Panthers. I just have a hard time thinking about what it would taste like, I guess. And there's Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers again, but this time that is numbered to 25, and you have a nice size relic, nice size 3-color relic. There's Devin Bush for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Nice defensive rookie for us this year, numbered to 99. He's been earning his keep. Seahawks hit again to 99 with Chris Carson. Solid relic, and your autograph there. Buffalo Bills, Devin Singletary to 99. And this is about to make the 49ers happy, I bet. Nick Bosa to 99. He's been playing lights out as well. Another good young defensive rookie. You said it is really good, especially with apple cider. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one of these days. I guess I could kind of envision it like that, maybe with apple cider or something. I don't know. I was just having a hard time thinking about how it would go. Well, there is another Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. So you got a pair of base for him now, plus you've got the nice relic a moment ago. Got a pair of relics on this card, and that is numbered to 50. Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald paired up for the Arizona Cardinals. Chicago Bears, Urlacher to 25. Rams are on board next with your rookie Darrell Henderson. Good-looking 2-color patch. Hard-signed auto, of course, numbered to 99. And a redemption has come to haunt us. So it'll hang out up here. We'll flip it at the end, find out who's on the other side of it. Dwayne Haskins to 99, making the Redskins happy tonight. Redskins are having a rough season, though. A bit of a rough go of it. They're not the only ones, though. Seems like a lot of teams are kind of having a rough go of it. The Steelers definitely are, for sure. Tony Gonzalez to 99, Kansas City Chiefs. That guy was great. And Myles Garrett, who will be cooling his heels the rest of the season. Numbered to 95, Cleveland Browns. Numbered to 18, there's Dante Pettis in the 49ers. That is probably off the sleeve. That's what it looks like. Numbered to 18, Andrew Luck. That's a sticker, though. I hate when they do that for the Colts. A second redemption lurking. So a pair of those now. Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. It's a 1 of 1. That's why it's sweet. But look at that. Oh, I love that relic. See, this is why Immaculate is so much fun. And it is Ryan Finley again for the Bengals. But this 1 of 1 with that 100th anniversary NFL logo in there. Oh, that is my kind of card. Yes, it is. Nice hit for the Bengals. You're drinking it straight. Ooh, see, now I cannot imagine that. I don't know. It's hard for me to just pair those two things together for whatever reason. My taste buds are challenged, I guess. Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 99. Allstott is our base card. And coming up for my Pittsburgh Steelers, it is a relic for James Harrison to 49, who I used to love better than I do now because of all the things he said when he was a Patriot. But I still like him because he was a good Steeler for a long time. But, yeah, I did not like that. Well, this is nice. Numbered to 10, Monuments, relics for Tom Brady and the Patriots, Joe Montana and the 49ers, Peyton Manning for the Colts, and Dan Marino for the Dolphins. And that stuff is all game used. How sweet is that? So for someone to take this card outright, meaning it wouldn't have to go through random, you've got to own 51% or more. So someone would have to own 3 of the 4 teams to take that handsome card outright. Otherwise, it hangs out up there. We'll use random.org to find it a home at the end of the break if we need to. Numbered to 99. Why stop with 1 Nick Bosa if you can have 2? Strong Crosby's here. Hi, Strong Crosby. How are you? Juju Smith-Schuster to 99 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Speaking of guys who have had a hard year, yeah. N'Keal Harry, Patriots to 99. All right, we're in our last box of Immaculate. So this is a little last box mojo time coming right now. See if we can find some fire in there. Of course, I see another redemption on the bottom already. So what will happen is this. We're going to look through the last of this stuff. After we look through the last of it, we'll flip over our 3 redemptions. We'll go to the Panini website, get them verified, find out what, if anything, they are numbered to, and check out the teams. After that, we will deal with that multi-team relic up there. And then after that, we will recap Immaculate. Numbered to 99, Edelman and the Patriots. And then, of course, after all that, we have our basketball break. So we still got a ways to travel tonight. Well, why not go for 3 Nick Bosas? This one's not signed, but hey, what the heck. It's numbered to 49 for the 49ers. And the Bengals continue to have quite a nice break. All with Ryan Finley, though. This one is numbered to 15. You've got the Adidas logo from the gloves. So, yeah, Bengals and Ryan Finley are well represented here. Andy Isabella, numbered to 99. Stang Lover. He says the redemptions will be Yelich and Bogaerts. Are you having like a flashback? Len Dawson and the Kansas City Chiefs to 14 to close it out for what is live. Nice hit for Kansas City. So we just went over a second ago what our order is going to be in terms of what happens now. So let's start off with our darling redemptions here and see who's on the other side of them. All right, first one, Rondé Barber. Wow, Immaculate Season Signatures. The second one is Jarrett Stidham, RPA. Drew Lock, Immaculate Rookie Shadow Box Signatures. So I don't know, the Patriots had other hits in here, but that might be the only hit for the Broncos that we've seen. So it sort of works out in that regard. Let me get myself over here to Panini and then get you over here with me. I'm there. Gotta bring you with me. All right. Immaculate, where are you? There. All right. So, Immaculate Season Signatures is the first card set that we are looking for. And it is Rondé Barber, which is card number 10. It is going to be numbered to 16. All right, so we know that one. And he's all happily labeled up now. So let's go find out what Jarrett Stidham is numbered to. That is RPA, Rookie Patch Autographs, is our card set. Card number 107. Jarrett Stidham, Patriots to 99. Now, last up, we've got to look up Drew Lock here for the Broncos. And let's see what he might be numbered to. His card set is Immaculate Rookie Shadow Box Signatures. All right, Immaculate Rookie Shadow Box Signatures. Card number 4. Don't have to scroll far at all. That is also numbered to 99. All right, so our redemptions are squared away. Now we've got to deal with our multi-team card. So let's roll back over to our spreadsheet because we got to find out, whoops, if anybody's got 51% or more of it. And we'll start out with that. So Tom Brady and the Patriots are first on the card here. And that is WDL Jr. Next up, we've got the 49ers and Joe Montana. That's SWGJEG. The Indianapolis Colts is G. Lenz. That's the Peyton Manning spot. And then finally, the Dolphins with Dan Marino is Spray 11813. And then there's some more stuff after it. 1181380V, looks like. So that means we are having to go back to random.org. And once again, it's going to be the same as it was the last time in the sense that they're going to be listed in the order they appear on the card. So they're going to go in as Patriots, 49ers, Colts, and Dolphins. I will once again do random 3 different times, and it will be the third and final random that determines where it goes. All right, so we've got the Patriots, the 49ers, the Colts, and the Dolphins. So good luck to those 4 teams. Here we go. All right, so you ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. 3 times. Date and time stamp. It's going to Dan Marino and the Dolphins bidding spot. So congratulations, Dolphins. That's, in my opinion, a really nice card. 4 terrific quarterbacks, legendary quarterbacks on there, all game-used materials. So well done, Dolphins. It isn't a sleeve. I would never, ever write on your card. I think everybody knows that, but in case someone doesn't, there you go. We demonstrated it. So we'll just start our recap with this card that was just given to the Dolphins using random.org. Then we've got Rondé Barber to 16, Tampa Bay, Drew Lock to 99, Denver, and Jarrett Stidham to 99, New England. Let's move on to the rest of our recap. We've got the Bears, Cardinals, 49ers, Bills, Seahawks, and Steelers. I do like Devin Bush. He's been quite good. I'm glad we are starting to rebuild our defense anyway. The Bengals and Ryan Finley with the Adidas logo. Got several nice Ryan Finleys in here tonight. 49ers, Steelers again with a good little Juju Smith-Schuster. Steelers again with James Harrison. Andrew Luck, that is a sticker on that autograph for the Colts. Myles Garrett for the Browns. Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers. Another Ryan Finley for the Bengals. Marshawn Lynch, Seahawks. Bob Lilly, Cowboys. Baker Mayfield, Browns. And Tim Brown for the Raiders. Len Dawson, Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Isabella, Cardinals. N'Keal Harry, Patriots. Nick Bosa, 49ers. There's my favorite card of this break. And even though I love all my Steelers cards, I really love that logo. I love that 100th anniversary logo. Ryan Finley to a 1 of 1 for the Bengals. And then you have Dante Pettis for the 49ers and Darrell Henderson for the Rams. And that is case number 1 of Immaculate Football. Oh, Robert, you're happy with your 3 Steelers? I'm glad, man. I am very glad about that. Always good when we can have some good luck for you. So, yay. And Rick is happy. He got something good, I think, because he typed in yay, too. So, all right. Stang Lover, you said all old dudes have flashbacks. Oh, I'm right there with you, man. Oh, for sure. There's certain things I see, and I'm just like, oh, my gosh. You know, it takes you right back to a whole other set of circumstances. If it would also take me back to like my weight in my 20s, I would love that. That doesn't ever happen. Okay, we are getting ready to roll into our third break of the night, which is our Prism Draft Picks basketball. If you have not heard me talk about this before now, then you probably jumped in somewhere in the middle, right? All 3 of our breaks tonight were paid shipping breaks. They should be on the way to you no later than Tuesday the 19th, unless something drastically unexpected happens. It might go sooner. I'm going to try very hard to get it out to you sooner than that, but I don't believe it should be later than that, barring any emergency type stuff. And if you get skunked in any of the breaks tonight, meaning you do not hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you are still going to get a package in the mail, and it will have consolation card or cards in it, since these are paid shipping breaks. We are rolling into an 8-box half case of 1920 Prism Draft Picks basketball. It's a half case break. It is actually the back half of a case, even though it's break number 3. Because we started off with break number 1 was a set of loose boxes, I think, best I remember. Also ended tonight on eBay, Friday night, the 15th of November. We've got team names on the left-hand side, winning bidders on the opposite side. Houston Rockets got no love tonight. They did not find a forever home, so anything that might come out for the Rockets hangs out here with me. Otherwise, everything else goes out to you guys and gals. This is, of course, a collegiate product. So, yeah, there's a little nuance to that. And it works kind of like this. They're going to go to the current team. Anybody that's an active player goes to a current team. Now, we may have, I cannot really remember who all is on this checklist. But in some of these products, we have found guys who maybe were signed with a team and subsequently got cut after summer league or whatever. And if that's the case, as long as they haven't re-signed with anybody else in the interim, we'll send it to that team that they were most recently active with in the NBA. That way it's easier to find a home for everybody. So that's kind of how that's going to go. We are looking for 5 autographs per box on average. You know, Panini loves to tack on that on average because that's a little CYA for them. And occasionally they might mess us up and not give us as many hits as we're due, but fortunately that is very rare. What it would more likely mean is that we may find Panini rewards points cards in here, and those sometimes replace a hit. If that happens, the rewards points that we pull would be given out using random.org at the end of the night. So that's our happy little rundown. And let's see here. Oh, Robert paid me a compliment. Why, thank you. Are you sure it's not just that Crown Royal apple talking? I'm just kidding, man. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. Staying Lover, you have got a lot in here. All right, you've got Thunder, Jazz, and Clippers. And you're trying to make up for the certified break, and you had a flashback. That certified break was weird, wasn't it? I mean, the selection of stuff that came out of that, I thought was a little, I mean, I don't know. It was just an odd group out of that first case of certified, I kind of thought. But anyway. All right, so we're going to go a little slower through these first couple of packs to give everybody a feel for what we are looking for and that sort of thing. So we're going to find lots of these. These are nice little silver prisms, base silver prisms. And that happens to be P.J. Washington, former University of Kentucky player P.J. Washington. Okay, yeah, I might have graduated from there, so it could be that, you know, I'm kind of proud of him. Maybe. Well, you know. Okay, yeah, I am. He's for the Hornets. And then we're going to find loads of these, and they are numbered to 199. So every time you see this particular color combination, it's going to be to 199. Then there's this color combination, which is similar yet different, and it is to 249. Got Ja Morant on there, who's playing right now, as a matter of fact, on like TNT or TBS or one of those. I had it on, but it really didn't get started before I had to quit watching. Jeremiah Martin is our first hit out, and of course it would be one that I don't remember where he goes, because I don't remember Jeremiah Martin. So we'll set him over there. I'll check him out at the end of the break, or if somebody knows, you're welcome to type it in. I can't remember where he goes. All-Americans insert, we'll find loads of them. That's just a base one. It's not even a refractor, so we may find some that are refractors, but that particular one was not. All right, then we've got Crusade. We'll find loads of Crusade cards in here as well. Some will be prisms, like this one is. Some will not. A few will be numbered. They may have different color parallels and things, but some will just be plain base. But we'll see lots of Crusade. And then we have the wave pattern, and the wave patterns are numbered to 299 generally. Then we've got the Mojo pattern. There's another PJ, and the Mojo pattern is numbered to 49. So that's our lowest that we've seen so far, is to 49. And here comes Nick Ward as our autograph from this pack. And boy, I'm off to a bad start because I don't remember Nick Ward either. Let me see if I have him written down. No, I don't even have him written down. So I'm like, oh, I am 0 for 2. That's usually not quite that bad for me this time of year, but I am not off to a great beginning, am I, in terms of remembering who goes where. But anyway, we'll hope for bigger names as we go along. Our silver prism is Darius Garland. Cavaliers. And then this, once again, that card, we're not going to flip them all over. We are through the first box, but in subsequent boxes, we just know that's $249, right? We'll just call it as $249 and kind of keep on trucking. So here's a Crusade that is the parallel with the orange color on it. But the bad news is the oranges aren't numbered. Weird, right? But they're not. Matisse. And Matisse is numbered, and if I would hold it the right way, you might get a chance to see that a little better. That is numbered to 149, and finally, somebody where I know where he goes. I'm excited. He's a 76er, so I'm happy about knowing where one goes. Silver Prism, there he is again. So Matisse is kind of rolling along tonight so far, isn't he? So we have, once again, an orange parallel. This is Justin Wright Foreman. It is numbered to 149. They may technically, I don't think they would call that gold. I think that's technically is orange, but sometimes it's hard to say. My color guessing is not always on par with what they actually are. Kyle Guy and the green parallels. The green parallels are unnumbered in here. Carson Edwards. So a little Carson Edwards autograph there, headed to Boston. Making some noise for the Celtics. Another Silver Prism. For, how do you say his name? Is it Oni? Is it Oni? Is it, how do you say this guy's name? Anyway, he's the Jazz. And then numbered to 199, there's Tremont Waters, or 299, sorry. The Silver Waves are 299. Purple, Eric Pascal. And the purple are also unnumbered. Jordan Bone, former SEC player. Jordan is numbered to 125. And he's headed to the Detroit Pistons. I just made a mess of all my sleeves and like knocked my little pile over, so that was kind of dumb. But at least I haven't knocked the camera over, which we all know I've done from time to time. But yeah, I didn't that time, so does that count? I knocked the sleeves over instead. Stanglover, you don't think that Ward has a team? Okay. Yeah, we'll check him out at the end of the break, and then if he doesn't, then we'll give him out using random.org too. I really don't remember him like at all. Like I don't even remember him in college. So I'm way off the mark on where he would go. Robert's out of here. All right, my friend. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm glad we found you a few good hits, and hopefully we'll see you again. But in the meantime, yes, enjoy your weekend. And there's a silver Cam Johnson Crusade, once again, those being unnumbered. And this is the first of this pattern that we have seen. Jarrett Culver, and it is numbered to 75. So that's the lowest number we have seen of anything so far tonight, I think. Oh, no, we had Mojo, didn't we? That's to 49. Yes, we have seen one lower. Here's our red, white, and blue parallel with Mr. Okiki on the front. That one numbered to 99. I like to keep these kind of spaced out by color in case we ever have a question to go back and look at them, but I'm kind of running out of space. Chris Clemens is our autograph, and Chris goes to the Rockets. A silver prism for Ty Jerome. Numbered to 299. There's another Ty Jerome. And then we have the Orange Crusade Tyler Hero. Orange again, not numbered, but if you got the heat, you might be glad to see that headed your way. Cam Johnson is out next, and that is the Phoenix Suns for our autograph out of that pack. All right. Who's up next? Kevin Porter Jr., Silver Prism. And then we have Brantley here to 199. The green parallel, Daniel Gafford, is not numbered. And I cannot say this guy's name, and I swear to you, I hit him every break because I can't say his name. It's just the way it goes. It's the Pistons, and you've got like the little snakeskin parallel there on the border. Those don't come out as often, so that's kind of nice. If you've got Detroit. A silver prism, Carson Edwards. An All-American prism, Grant Williams. That is numbered to 149 because that insert is usually not a prism, so the fact that that one is, got it numbered. Purple, once again, are not numbered. Nasir Little is Trailblazer. Dean Wade. And Dean here is a Cavalier. We've got a silver prism Jordan Poole. Pulling all the Jordans tonight, aren't we? And there's a nice little Ja Morant Crusade parallel that is numbered to 249. To 299, it's Nick Claxton. And Jeremiah Martin. Didn't we pull Jeremiah Martin already? Wasn't he like one of the first ones we pulled? Yeah, he is. That's exactly him. So we're going to stack him together because I know I've got to look him up anyway. So I don't remember him, where he goes. So we'll have to find out. Get a little water here, a little hydration break. And onward and upward we go. Stang Lover, I've got to get your Prism Draft Picks Baseball listed too. I always forget to do that. Maybe that's what I'll plug in there that we'll do Wednesday night after we do our new releases. Maybe we'll do that Prism Draft. I'm going to have to list it separately anyway because, well, yeah, like I told you earlier, my stupid listing service went down for like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. It made me so mad. Screwed up my productivity. Jordan Poole, Silver Prism. And Tremont Waters is numbered to 75. Not to mention the fact that it will also just totally cost me more money, you know, because now I'll have to pay for 3-day listings. Greens are not numbered. Josh Perkins is our next autograph out. And Josh is what? Numbered to 75, it looked like there on the back. Let me see if I've got him on my little cheat sheet here. I don't remember Josh Perkins. And I do not. So he will be another one I've got to look up because I don't remember him. All right. Did we look at these last two base? I'll make sure we did. Just in case. Silver Crusade Okiki. And a Crusade with the wave pattern in Romeo Langford is numbered to 299. Then we've got a Purple Crusade for Tyler Hero. Those are unnumbered. Phil Booth, numbered to 49 with the Mojo pattern, is our autograph. And he's another guy. Let me take a little peek at him. Phil Booth. Phil is a Wizard. Washington Wizards. I must not have pulled him very much because I don't have him even rolling around in my head. A silver prism Nickeil Alexander Walker. Stang Lover, you were in Prism Draft Baseball tonight. You had 5 teams and you got 1 autograph. Yeah, those are rough sometimes, aren't they? Okiki to 199, Crusade Parallel. And then we have Kyle Guy, numbered to 249. An autograph is Derek Pardon. And Derek, let me see if I've got him written down. We're pulling all these guys that don't come out really very often. He's the Magic, Orlando Magic, and Derek Pardon. Oh, the kitten is down there sharpening his claws on the furniture. I hear him. He's got 900 scratching posts, but that's what he decides to do. Isn't that lovely? Admiral Schofield, Silver Prism. And Hernandez, numbered to 99, DeJuan Hernandez. There's Matisse again to 249. Our autograph is Quinndary Weatherspoon, numbered to 99. And Quinndary Weatherspoon goes to the Spurs. Spurs. You said boo on duplicates because we're hitting the wrong guys on duplicate. Paraphrase that a little bit, but I think that's basically where you're coming from. Justin Wright Foreman, Silver Prism, numbered to 299, Carson Edwards. And then we have an orange Kobe White, and that is unnumbered. And this guy whose name I butchered too, Bidzadzi or something like that, it's to 125, and probably don't say it even remotely like that, but anyway, he's a Pacer. So Indiana getting one with the guy whose name I can't pronounce. Those are all sliding around in there. Got a little insert they use that's supposed to keep packs from sliding around inside those boxes. It doesn't work very well in this particular product. All right. Silver Prism is Jarrett Culver. Darius Garland to 249, followed by Nickeil Alexander Walker. I'll get it right in a minute. And that's green, so it's not numbered. Zach Norvell, our autograph. And he should be numbered. He is. I missed it originally. Numbered to 99 for Zach Norvell. He's another one that I do not know where he goes. Pulling a lot of those tonight, aren't we? A Silver Prism for DeAndre Hunter. And then you've got Cody Martin here, numbered to 149. Purples are not numbered. Tremont Waters. Lindell Wigington. Yep. Can't think where he goes. Let's see if I have it written down. If I have it written down, it means we pulled him before, and I couldn't remember, so I wrote it down. But no, we haven't pulled him before either. An All-American Ja Morant Prism Parallel. And then we have number to 249, Kalen Holton Tucker. And the orange, Cameron Johnson. The orange that are not numbered. And this guy again, whose name I still can't say. The Pacers, and he's got the scope pattern on the front. He's numbered to 25 on that card. Silver Prism Rue. Nice. Rue Hachimura for the Washington Wizards. Glad to hit that one. A Crusade Parallel for R.J. Barrett, numbered to 199. And then you've got a purple Brandon Clark, unnumbered. Tremont Waters is our autograph. And Tremont is numbered to 99 with the red, white, and blue parallel there for him. And he goes to the Celtics. A silver prism Cam Reddish. And there's a silver wave crusade Romeo Langford to 299. Nice little mojo pattern for Mfiondu. And I can't say his last name properly. It's numbered to 49. Our autograph is Josh Perkins. Did we see him a while ago? Did we see him earlier? I want to say maybe we did. He's numbered to... What is he numbered to? Oh, did I have that? No, to 30. Gosh, I totally read that wrong. I thought that said 80. I don't know what happened to my head there, but yeah, so Josh Perkins is another one we'll be looking up. I'm pretty sure we have a bookend of him anyway. Silver is Cameron Johnson. And our wave to 299 is DeAndre Hunter. An orange Ty Jerome unnumbered. Keldon Johnson, nice. Another Kentucky guy. That is for the Spurs, and it's numbered to 25. So you got the scope pattern on there for Keldon. Silver Prism Bruno Fernando. A Crusade Parallel for Kobe White to 249. A purple unnumbered Okiki. And Nick Ward, the autograph. I believe we already pulled him once. We talked about it. Numbered to 75. And I'm not sure. Stang Lover says he doesn't think he has a team. So he may end up going by way of random. We'll have to double check it and see if, you know, he had anybody he was affiliated with in Summer League or anything like that. R.J. Barrett, a Crusade Prism unnumbered. Mojo. Mojo is Justin Wright Foreman. And Justin is numbered to 49. Number to 199, there is Kobe White. John Conchar is the autograph hit. And while I don't remember him offhand, I know I've got him written down because I know we've pulled him before. So let me look him up real quick. Grizzlies, Memphis. Stang Lover said, did I happen to mention I have the Jazz, Oklahoma City, and the Clippers? Yeah, I know. I hear you. Dewan Hernandez, our Silver Prism. Numbered to 249, that's Justin James. We have a purple unnumbered Okiki, an autograph for Jalen Nowell. And did we hit him a while ago too? Like, I'm starting to flash back, but I don't remember if we did or not. He's a Timberwolf, though, and since he has the scope pattern also, he's numbered to 25, so. A Silver Prism Jalen McDaniels. Whoops, I stacked him in the wrong spot, didn't we? Silver Wave to 299, Kevin Porter Jr., a green unnumbered Nickeil Alexander Walker, and a Brian Bowen autograph. Yeah, so we all know the story of Brian Bowen, or maybe you don't. It's to 149. But he was one of those kids that got busted in the NCAA sting and never got to really even play his season. He was with Louisville and ended up having to bow out of things because of that whole little nasty little NCAA FBI probe. I don't know that he got drafted. Did he get drafted, Brian Bowen? I kind of don't think he did, but maybe he did and I'm just not remembering it. We'll check it out, of course. So the way that we will do that is at the end, I will recap the autographs and we'll just go through them by name. And then for those of you who are interested in hanging around while I look up the teams for the unknown ones, you're welcome to. For those of you who are like, oh yeah, who cares, or I already know, or whatever, then you'll be able to just take off, as you know, without having to wait. So we'll do it like that, make it a little easier. Jordan Poole, our silver prism. Number to 249, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. To 299, Mfwanu. Garrison Matthews autograph, numbered to 199. Garrison Matthews is a Wizard. Prism, Crusade, Parallel, Cameron Johnson. I guess technically, I mean, this isn't exactly orange, but it's not exactly gold either. I don't know what the color is supposed to be, but whenever we see them, we do know one thing. They're numbered to 149. That was P.J. Washington. A Terrence Mann green unnumbered, and a Romeo Langford autograph. Did we hit him earlier too? Or maybe we just hit him in a parallel? Celtics, Romeo Langford. Silver Prism, Ty Jerome. You said, oh, Brian Bowen did get drafted then, so he's a Pacer. Okay. All right. I couldn't remember if he got drafted. For some reason, I thought he didn't, but obviously he did, so. Grant Williams, numbered 275. Purple, unnumbered, P.J. Washington. There's another Lindell Wigginton. Again, we'll have to double check him, but that's a bookend of him, of Lindell. For the Pacers, I don't know how many autographs that is for them so far, Stanglover. Maybe 3. 2 or 3 anyway. Well, probably 3, because they've got the guy whose name I can't pronounce. They've hit him twice, and then if Bowen is a Pacer, then that would be the third one. Yeah, sounds right. Carson Edwards, the Silver Prism. A little mojo here for Daniel Gafford to 49. Purple, unnumbered, Nick Claxton. Jarrell Brantley, our autograph, numbered to 125. And let's see, Jarrell Brantley. I got to look at it. Jarrell Brantley is the Jazz, Utah Jazz. Silver Prism is Kevin Porter Jr. Number to 149, that's Quindary Weatherspoon. An orange unnumbered Braziskas, or something even maybe not close to that. I don't know. Probably not close to that. Kevin Porter Jr., that is the scope pattern, and it is numbered to 25. Kevin Porter Jr. is a Cleveland Cavalier. That box is finished up. We've got 2 boxes left to go, which means 10 autographs left to find. I already cut that, didn't I? Yeah. Stanglover, you said one team has 3 autographs and 3 teams have no autographs, meaning your 3 teams. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. we'll see if we can turn it around for you here, maybe in these last couple of boxes. Let's do our best and see if we can't get a staying lever straightened out. We will try very hard. All right, a Silver Prism Romeo Langford. And then we have that little 299 Crusade Parallel for Cam Reddish. A purple unnumbered, or purple, good grief, an orange unnumbered RJ Barrett. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Purple and orange, not at all the same. I don't know where that came from. Darius Baisley is our autograph out of that pack. Was that the first pack we've seen out of this box? Maybe. Darius Baisley is the Oklahoma City Thunder. How about that, staying lever? And there's a Silver Prism Matisse. Numbered to 249, that's Kyle Guy. Unnumbered, you have Jackson Hayes. He's NOLA. Tremont Waters autograph, numbered to 125. We might have hit him earlier, too. I can't remember. He's a Celtic. A Silver Prism Jackson Hayes. So at least, you know, NOLA's getting something anyway. Maybe not hitting who you want yet, but you're not going home entirely empty-handed either. To 149, Nasir Little. And then there's Romeo Langford, a purple unnumbered. Another Josh Perkins. I think this is the third one, I think, of him, which is a little bit outrageous, kind of. I think, anyway. I mean, considering we're only talking about half a case, we got the same guy 3 times. RJ Barrett, All-American Insert, Prism, Parallel. Not numbered? No, not numbered. I thought it would be, but it wasn't. That's all right. Numbered to 299. That is Jarrett Culver. And this All-American Grant Williams is numbered to 149. I need to get a little handful of sleeves out of here. And then here comes Phil Booth. Isn't this again for Phil Booth? I feel like we're just seeing the same people over and over. Am I wrong about that? Phil Booth, who I can never remember, the Wizards. Washington Wizards. And that is numbered to 30 for Mr. Phil Booth. A Silver Prism Terrence Mann. A Crusade to 249 Parallel Jarrett Culver. And an All-American Parallel for RJ Barrett that is unnumbered. And Nick Ward is our autograph. And is that now, I think, the third Nick Ward, right? Or was the other one not Nick Ward? Yeah, I think it was. I think that's at least the third Nick Ward. Let's see if I can somewhat consolidate those as well while I'm at it. I think there might even be another one in there, but at least 2 of them are together now in the stack. Mike says it's brutal, as in you're not hitting what you want, or as in because I can't remember where some of these guys go, maybe both. But I tell you, it is hard on some of these guys that are not superstar players. It is hard to remember where a lot of them go. Hi, Cruz. How are you? All right, so we're in our last box. Let's hope that we can, A, find some big names and some fire in here, and that B, we don't find any more of the same people that we've already found 2 or 3 times. And yeah, Mike, I agree with you. So many duplicates in here. Way more than there should be. That seems to be the ongoing theme the last couple of years. Not just with Panini, but even with Topps. It's just, I don't know, whatever process they use to randomize isn't very good. Jordan Bone Silver Prism to 299. That's Matisse. That is an unnumbered Kyle Guy. And we have Daniel Gafford, a little change of pace with a Daniel Gafford autograph to 149. And he is a Chicago Bull. So at least the last box has given us a different team. Anyway. Brendan Clark, Silver Prism. Whoops, I didn't show you the back, did I? A Crusade Parallel for Okiki. Numbered to 249. That would be Keldon Johnson. And here's Shayok to 149. So we got a little change of pace again. That's for the 76ers. Although they've hit with Matisse, they haven't hit that particular player up to this point. Tremont Waters Silver Prism. And then we have another Matisse Parallel, speaking of the Devil, numbered to 99, 76ers. Green unnumbered Ja Morant. Vic Law is our next autograph out. That goes to the Orlando Magic. It is numbered to 49. You've got the Mojo pattern on there with Vic Law. And a Tyler Hero Crusade Prism unnumbered for the Heat. Numbered to 299. There's another Kyle Guy parallel. Purple. Unnumbered Romeo Langford. Another Lindell Wigginton. Good grief. That's like so many of him at this point. So many. A Silver Prism Nick Claxton. This is an orange unnumbered Kyle Guy. Tyler Hero. Hey, Last Box Mojo worked its magic. I like it. The Heat and Tyler Hero. All right, so we've got, yeah, we're going to recap these autographs. Some of these I am definitely going to have to stop and look up. So here's how I'm going to do it. If you didn't catch me talking about this earlier, we'll go through all the autographs first. You can just look at them by name. And if that satisfies you, then you are done for the night. If you want to hang out, the ones that I don't know or that I don't have written down here on a handy little piece of paper, I am going to look them up after we recap. We'll look them up one by one and see if I can't figure out where they go. And then that way, if somebody doesn't have a home at all, which it sounds like from Stang Lover, we might have one or two that way, then we'll use random.org to give those out. All right. Cruz, you know, I don't know what I think about them giving Carmelo Anthony a deal. I mean, it's an unguaranteed deal, so, you know, I guess what is the harm? But also, I just don't know how much really it's going to bring to the table. I mean, I love Melo as much as anybody else does, but it seems as though, to a certain extent, his time is sort of past, and a little odd that they made that deal to bring him back, or to... I was kind of out of retirement, but I mean, who knows? I guess somebody knows more than I do about it anyway. So, all right. So Tyler Hero, we can put him in the pile of, yeah, we know where he goes because he goes to the Miami Heat. So we don't have to worry about him. This fella here, though, I will look up. Lindell Wigginton, and we've got multiples of him, I know. So we'll start him his own pile over there. And Vic Law, I'm going to double check all these as I go along. He is the Magic. followed by a little Shayok, and I believe he is a 76er. We'll just double check it. And that is, yes, he is. And then there's Daniel Gafford. Daniel is the Chicago Bulls. Then Phil Booth. Was he the Wizards? Yes, Phil Booth is the Wizards. We've got Josh Perkins. I'm pretty sure we have more than one Josh Perkins, and also he is somebody I'm going to have to verify so he can join Mr. Wigginton over there. Tremont Waters, and Tremont Waters goes to the Celtics. Darius Baisley goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Porter Jr. with the scope pattern and numbered to 25 goes to the Cavaliers. Jarrell Brantley, numbered to 125. Jarrell Brantley goes to the Jazz. And then there's another Lindell Wigginton, so he can set up there and hang out. And then here's Romeo Langford, who is going to go to the Celtics. I'm making sure. What did I say was the Jazz a second ago? I better make sure that was right. Jarrell Brantley. Yeah, no, that's right. He is the Jazz. Right? Isn't he? Yeah, he's the Jazz. Okay, I had decided I better double check that for some reason. I don't know. Garrison Matthews is the Wizards. Brian Bowen for the Pacers. And I'm going to handwrite that down too because I know I need to remember that later. So pausing for a second to accomplish that task. Jalen Noel, that is numbered to 25, and Jalen goes to the Timberwolves. John Conchar goes to the Grizzlies. Nick Ward, we may as well start a pile for him. Numbered to 25, that's Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. There's Josh Perkins again. That one was numbered to 30. He goes up there in his little pile. Tremont Waters numbered to 99. Tremont goes to the Celtics. This guy, Bidadzi or something like that. I know that's not right. Anyway, that one was numbered to 25. He's in here again, too, and he is a Pacer. Lindell comes out again, the third time we've seen him. Zach Norvell. Wasn't Zach one I need to search out, I think? Yes, he is. So we'll add him up there in the to be determined pile. This guy again, Bidadzi or whatever, is the Pacers. Quindary Weatherspoon, and Quindary goes to the Spurs. Derek Pardon goes to the Magic. Phil Booth, numbered to 49, is the Wizards. Next up is this guy again, Josh Perkins. So that's 3 of him already. Dean Wade, Cavaliers. This guy, I can't say his name at all. Servatus, I don't know. I butcher it. He's a Piston. He's got snakeskin. Then we have Cameron Johnson for the Suns. Chris Clemens, the Rockets. Jordan Bone, little SEC guy, to the Pistons. Carson Edwards is the Celtics. Matisse heads to the 76ers. Nick Ward, again, so there's a pair of him now, and oh, don't look now, there's 3 of him. Jeremiah Martin. Jeremiah, where do you go, buddy? Do I know where you go? I do not. So Jeremiah Martin can go up there in a little holding pattern. And there's a bookend of him. All right, so there's, what is that, 5 up there that I've got to check out their team affiliations and see what's what and who's who. So there are 3 of Nick Ward. So there they are. And bear with me a minute. I'm not going to be able to see what you type in chat while I look this stuff up because I'm using the iPad for both. But let's see what I can find out here about Nick Ward. Hopefully something. Let's see. He's playing internationally, but I'm just trying to see if he was affiliated with anybody in the NBA. So it looks like he's playing in the Turkish basketball league or something. He was in the Israeli Premier League, then the Turkish league. I don't see anything that affiliates him with an NBA team. So let's see if he got any kind of G League stuff or anything that happened with him. Oh, la 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 la. Well, he played for the Hawks in Summer League, but then I guess he also tried out as the G League, but didn't make a roster. Okay, and he's currently in an international league, so all right, so we're going to have to figure that out. We'll set him up here in that part. Then we've got Jeremiah Martin. So let's go see what I can find out about Jeremiah Martin. See where he is these days. Jeremiah Martin. He is in the G League. Okay, so that's good. Sioux Falls Skyforce. So who are they affiliated with? Looks like the Heat. Is that right? Well, he's in the G League, and I believe he's the Heat, is what it looks like. If they are the parent program for the Sioux Falls Skyforce, right? I think they are, so we can set him aside because he goes somewhere that I think is the Heat. I'm trying to see if anything will tell me in here who the parent club is on that. Yeah, well, I can see from the logo that looks exactly like the Heat. So yeah, he's the Heat. We can, I think, agree on that one. Then we've got this fellow here, Josh Perkins. So let me look him up. I'm also going to write down Jeremiah Martin as the Heat, so give me a second to do that. Of course, everybody that just wanted the name recap, you guys are all gone anyway. So those of you who are hanging out, you knew you were in for the long haul. Josh Perkins up next. All right. And this is the guy that was last affiliated with the Hawks and now plays overseas, Nick Ward. But since he was at least in Summer League affiliated with the Hawks and nobody else since then, we're going to send him to the Hawks. So basically, I mean, that's what I said at the start of the break as well, that if somebody had been affiliated with an NBA team and then moved on, if they hadn't, if they weren't currently signed with another NBA team, we'd send them to their most recent. All right, so it looks like the Hornets is where Josh Perkins was, I believe, most recently. So I believe that that is going to be the correct answer for him, but let me double check it. Yeah, so he was, I think he was waived by them recently, but he was the Charlotte Hornets. So Josh Perkins will go to Charlotte. We're getting our way through them. Now we've got this fellow up here, and this is Lindell Wigginton. All right, where are you, Lindell? Lindell Wigginton. All right. The Iowa Wolves in the G League. So, good grief. That would probably be the T-Wolves, right? The Minnesota, I would think, would be the parent team of the Iowa whatevers, but I'm going to double check. The Iowa Wolves. Yes, their parent team is the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, so Lindell Wigginton is Minnesota Timberwolves, getting a 3-pack added to their haul tonight of Mr. Wigginton. And then the last fella I've got to look up is Zach Norvell Jr. And what a shock. He's a single. There's not 3 or 4 or 2 or 10 of him. So imagine that. Let me make sure I'm spelling his name right. All right. Let's see here. What's your deal, buddy? South Bay Lakers G League, which of course is the Los Angeles Lakers, is their parent club. So Zach Norvell goes to the Lakers. All right, so there is the recap and all the fun stuff that we had to stay after school and look up, which wraps us up for tonight, other than putting up a little 411 in case you missed it earlier. We'll buzz through that again kind of quickly here. So I'm anticipating that Tuesday everything should be out the door unless something really unexpected happens. I'm going to try to get it out sooner than that, but shouldn't be really any later than that, again, unless like an emergency sort of thing comes up. And if you got skunked tonight in any of these breaks, meaning you did not hit a single card of any sort, base or otherwise, in your break, then you are still going to get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it. That's the way it works when you do some paid shipping breaks with me and you get nothing, which we hope doesn't happen too often. This is what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night we'll be starting early as well, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We're going to do a case of Leaf Best of Baseball and a half case of Hoops Basketball, which will be the start of a new case. On Sunday, we're going to start even earlier at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We'll open 2019-20 Flawless Collegiate Basketball by the half case and a full case of Prism Football. On Monday, it's Immaculate Football, Bowman Chrome Jumbos, or also known as HTA Baseball, and Certified Basketball, all by the full case. On Tuesday, we're going to do a lot of memorabilia and some high-tech. It'll be an autographed football, a single one, a full case of autographed full-size football helmets, a half case of autographed football jerseys, and a full case of Topps high-tech baseball. On Wednesday, we've got a couple of new releases. We'll start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and open 2019 Flawless Baseball by the half case and an 8-box inner case of Playbook Football. Probably at least one other item will be listed at some point on a 3-day listing that'll also close on Wednesday, most likely, but I don't have it scheduled yet, so they only fall on this list once they're up and running on eBay. All right, so that's it for me tonight, kids. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. And if I don't see you again tomorrow night, stop by and see me again soon. I like having the company. All right, take care. We'll catch you the next time. Bye now.